The ironic thing about irony is that Alanis Morissette's song Ironic has nothing to do with irony. Most of it is just really poopy luck. Okay, so when it comes to irony, there are three main types. They are in descending order.
Number 3.
Verbal and dramatic irony.
Number 2.
Situational irony. And
Numero uno.
inspiring annoying arguments. Allow me to specify. Verbal irony is when a speaker says one thing but means another.
Sure, I'd love to crawl down into the sewer to get your dropped iPhone.
Isn't this sarcasm, you may ask? Well, yes, young grasshopper, it is. Oh, if Sheldon Cooper only knew. Dramatic irony is used in a narrative when an event occurs whose significance the audience gets, but the characters do not. Basically, think of any horror movie.
I'll be right back.
Dude, no you won't. Teenagers drinking? Not for long.
Don't open the door.
Seriously. Alright, let's move on. Situational irony is when something happens and a reversal of everyone's expectations occur. And don't be one of those annoying people who go,
Oh, I totally knew that was going to happen.
no you didn't, you conehead. Now, let's go with this internet post.
I love grammar. I am also a stickler for spelling and punctuation. Not hard, yet still some don't get it. Glad you're educating the minions.
Now that is a facepalm situation. Last, but certainly least, is inspiring annoying arguments. If anyone refers to anything as being ironic, the hip thing to do right now is to call it out as not being ironic. This really depends on the storyteller, the characters, and how obnoxious the listener feels like being that day.
So, I heard about this guy who stepped out of the way to avoid getting burnt by a cigarette, only to have a vat of acid dumped on his head. It was so ironic.
Excuse me, but yeah, so that technically isn't ironic because the acid is a chemical burn and the cigarette is a heat burn. They aren't the same thing, just FYI.
And what follows is a punch to the head.
Created using Powtoon.